Welcome back to Live with Brinkofspeed. We have Octane Hour at Corvette World tonight. On my right, we have Darren, and on my left, we have Robert. So
Totally
nice shirt.
Business casual right now.
thank you so much for everyone joining us tonight. We are going to walk around and talk about C7's. I think you guys are going to be pleasantly surprised at the pricing and the value of these cars. So, you ready to get started?
Let's do this.
All right.
Lead us, Robert.
Yep, lead us around.
All right. We have a couple here that just kind of got in, so if they look a little disheveled, it has been this because we were moving them around a lot. This one here is a 2015 real nice 2LT coupe. As you can see, 21,000 miles, going for 54. This beauty here, as you can tell, is a ZF1 appearance package. See, it does not have the Z51 brakes, but it has the bigger wheels, and it does have the Z51 blade spoiler.
Yes. What a beautiful torch red Z51.
Gotta start with red, right? Next up, another red one, another red beauty right here. We got ourselves a 16, another beautiful coupe here. This one here is actually a 1LT.
Oh, okay.
Nice classic red on black chrome wheels, red calipers.
Nice chrome wheels.
This beauty here also has the optional high wing spoiler upgrade.
I was gonna say, this is that different spoiler.
Which later, you know, they would incorporate as more of the standard spoiler for the C8, and it kind of
Sure.
flipped it, whereas this was the optional spoiler for the 7.
Sure.
And this car also does have the MPP performance exhaust.
Nice.
Robert,
So-
do you think this would have came from the factory this way, or someone?
Yes, it
changed
was. Yes, it was. And I want to clarify this. I know I've mentioned this in previous videos. This spoiler was a factory upgrade option. Okay, when you think about, you know, C8 spoiler options, you now have no spoiler. You've got the spoiler that kind of looks like this, that's standard on Z51s. You've got the new low wing spoiler, and you have the high wing. Well, in 2014, when they first started coming out, we actually got the accessory booklet. This was considered an upgrade spoiler over the Z51s. For non-Z51s like this, you could upgrade either to a blade or this spoiler. But this was the one that was highlighted in the accessories because I think GM anticipated that this spoiler wasn't going to get as much attention because they standardized the blade spoiler with the Z51 instead of this. This had to be special order, but it was a factory option.
But it's cool. And if you look at it and then you look at the C8 Z51 spoiler, there's a few, you know,
Very
likenesses.
similar.
Yeah.
Very similar, yes.
Very similar.
Yeah. Personally
So-
speaking, I like this spoiler better than the blade spoiler. Nothing against blade spoiler. I just like this because of just it's different.
It's cool.
I like kind of the slick gap. look.
Yeah.
That's just me. It's a preference.
What do you guys think? Give it a thumbs up if you like that spoiler. And let's take a look at the price on this one. It is a 2016, 13,750 miles for $53,000.
Next up, Mike, we're going to go to some wide bodies.
All
You
right.
guys see the interior on this?
Yeah, you guys will see that Z06 coming up soon, but we got to go through some other cars first. Thank you for all the thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate it. We've got 146 in here. Let's see if we can get a lot more thumbs up going. All right, go for it.
Picking up next, obviously 2019, last year for the C7, Watkins Glen Gray. For those of you that remember, Shadow Gray came in the latter half of the 2019 production, so this is the last of the Watkins Glens produced.
Okay.
This one has the standard pearl nickel wheels, which personally I think go well with the gray. The black calipers and the light gray interior.
Beautiful.
Now something I might as well get out of the way because a lot of people forget this really quick. 2018, 2019, if it's a 2LT, every year before that, 2LT would give you colored interior on the door panels, the center console, and of course the seats and down air, but not on the dash. But they did do that for the Z06s. That's why the LZ trim is different than the LT trims. Starting in 2018, all 2LTs with colors gave you the accent around the driver's side only, just like the Z06s.
Gotcha.
So there's where confusion happened between the 2 and the 3LT.
Okay.
Just want to get
What's up, Andrew? Glad to have you on the stream.
So is there anyone that thinks they're too tall to have a C7? Because we may want to just show them.
That's right. We can show them. Let's show them in a little bit, but
Show 'em
we
a
can.
little bit, but-
Yeah, we'll show them the
I
trick.
never asked you, Robert. Did you know about that before?
What's up, Ever Jeff?
No, I did not.
Interesting, right?
I mean, I knew there were ways they could do it for, you know, like for basketball players. Right, I've got these cars.
By the way, somebody just commented on your shirt. That's going to be the weekly giveaway tonight. And they're on the website, thebrinkofspeed.com. You can buy them right now. That's
obviously based on the Gonzalez
The guy that designed it is brilliant.
I know. This guy right here.
Yeah. Again, obviously based on the Gonzalez flag, and we are here in Texas, so yes, come and take it. All right, next up, got another 19, another beauty here. This one is Arctic White.
Real quick. I'm going to interrupt you. Elijah just said he just got home and his shirt was there when he got there. So he got his, yep.
Well, Doug Hugs, he's on. He should be getting his shirt. It went out, what did I tell you? Monday, priority mail. It should be there if it's not already.
Awesome.
So if Doug's
Sweet.
on, your shirt's there. Check the mail.
All right, sorry.
Honestly, quick refresher, just like the C8, C7, of course, when the first start, the ability to drop the top with the remote. And I wanted to show this because this car has crystal red, yes, crystal red, dual
Oh,
stripe
nice.
package, as factory.
Very cool.
And they call it the full length package, you know, so because it goes all the way across, goes over the spoiler and whatnot. Now, for the record, when they come like this, generally speaking, you know, some spoiler packages are dealer installed, some are done at the factory. As I understand it, I believe these were factory installed. I could be wrong. But either way, it is factory option because usually when you see the badges and the badge is put over the decal, I mean, usually it means it's done at the factory.
Yes.
All right, but yes, this
Hey,
one here
Andrew.
is a beautiful
Thank
2LT.
you guys for all joining us tonight. Go ahead.
But yeah, beautiful 2LT, white, adrenaline red stripes, black wheels.
Yeah, this is a beauty. And by the way, I hope you guys love the lighting in here. We're actually in here when it's getting dark. So we've got the awesome LEDs.
The LEDs really do more justice during
Oh,
the
yeah.
daytime, no questions asked. It really amplifies the colors and show a lot better than it does during the daylight, where certain colors definitely do better outside.
Yes.
So, Robert, are you going to give me a teaser? Do we have any manual C7s that we're going to talk about?
I do have two. I've got two manual C7s available right now. They're both over there.
All right, we'll get to
Hey,
that.
Speed
so we
Candy.
will get to them. Obviously, I do have a store in Houston too, and I know they have two Grand Sports in manual down there. One is yellow, and I believe the other is gray.
Look at this black beauty.
This one here is one of my personal favorites because I love black on red. Black, obviously, adrenaline red interior. This one is another 2LT. So pretty same loadout as the convertible we just had. Black wheels, red calipers. Very nice car. Low mileage, 5,900 miles.
Wow.
Hey, Darren. Andrew said hi.
All right, what's up, Andrew? Hey, congrats to you and Mel. Oh, this is really nice interior.
I do have interest on this car. I don't know if he is a subscriber or not. If he is, you know who you are. It's here, it's available. Let me know.
Are we going to be seeing any competition seats? I didn't see any earlier when I kind of...
By the way,
yes,
we
do have comp seats.
I just remembered we forgot to give pricing on a couple of these.
Oh, okay.
Let's go back real quick just so you guys know the pricing. Sorry, we're just moving along so fast. But here we go. This is a 2019. It's 12,000 miles for 70. Poopy 1 is on.
Oh, Poopy won. Now we should get FJB in here.
Exactly.
Party.
Exactly. This is a 2019, 6,000 miles for 73. And this is a 2019. You got a lot of 2019s.
We do. We've got
5,900 for 72.
So I want to put that out there. C7s are still strong, very strong, and they will continue to be strong. I think they're only going to get stronger because as C8s are still behind, shut down, these cars are still selling, and people are starting to hang on to them.
Yeah, not to mention the Z06, the C8 Z06 is going to be delayed big time.
Yes.
So
Yes.
that's going to help a lot of values.
Well, we were talking earlier, you know, I sold mine C7 Z06 almost exactly to the day a year ago. And that, if I were to sell it today, would probably be about $7,500 more than I sold
Yeah.
it. And when I sold it a year ago, I put it out at my I would price, thinking, you know, if I sold
Yeah.
it, I sold it. So I know the person that bought it, he's happy, but I'm regretfully regretting it. But yeah, no, the Z06 is an iconic car.
Awesome, Mike. We're glad you got your shirt today as well. Love seeing that. By the way, in the comments, Always let us know when you get your shirts and how you like them. We love to hear back from you guys. All right, what do we have here, Robert?
Well, I call this a car of controversy because I've come to find that if you love yellow, you love this car. If you hate yellow, you're probably going to be mixed on it. This is a 2017, another 2LT convertible. This one is a heritage package car. You have the fender hash marks, yellow calipers with the machine face competition gray, or excuse me, Spectra gray, Grand Sport wheels.
Yep. Yeah, the stickers can be removed.
And she has the Kalahari interior.
Yes.
And the carbon fiber interior package.
Oh, nice. We love the carbon fiber on that dash. That's great.
This does have the what they call the body color exterior vent accents. That's why the hood is not carbon flash. Which, for me, if it had that carbon flash, I think the yellow would be clashing. But since it's a clean look, I think the yellow goes well with it.
Sure, sure.
And the Kalahari interior kind of fits it. I don't know, in its own weird way. It does kind of fit it. I've heard more compliments than negatives, but I find that guys that don't like yellow don't like it. But me personally, I think that combo is a sweet combo.
Yeah, yeah. So Elijah just said 6 ZR1. We're going to talk about that last.
Yeah, you're not supposed to show that.
Sneak peek.
So this is a 2017, 28,000 miles, almost 29,000 for 63.
An excellent bang for the buck there. All right. Now, one combo that I have no qualms about whatsoever loving is, of course, the classic Admiral Blue Grand Sport.
Oh, yeah.
Some perks this one right off the bat that are pretty obvious. It does have the Stage 2 front splitter. Now,
Beautiful.
This was a common upgrade, especially back when we first started getting our first Grand Sports here at Corvette World. From factory, they were the first to come with these Stage 1 side skirts, which were new for 17, whereas the old Stage 1 setups had no side skirts for the old Z06. So you got that, but they would come with this plastic front splitter, which is great, especially if you're not sure if you're going to make a mistake, because those are very forgiving, whereas those are not. However, if you want to upgrade it and match up with your short side skirt, a lot of people would upgrade, so you got Stage 2 front splitter with a Stage 1 side skirt, which still looks very good.
Oh, yeah.
Some people say they'd rather have a Stage 2 side skirt. I think you can do either or. They both look good.
Yep. Yeah, and I love the red ring around the wheel.
Yep. Now, just to clarify for those wondering, this is a decal. This is not the factory. The previous owner just invested in that. They do sell these, I believe, on Mid-America and CorvetteMods.com.
Okay.
She does have a brand new set of Michelin Pilot Sport.
Oh, nice.
All season. So this is the same model that goes on the C8's. So
Nice.
you got a brand new set of shoes on it.
Show the steering wheel there, Mike. That's awesome.
Yeah, that is awesome.
It's got the suede package.
Look at those paddle shifters. Those are.
Is that aftermarket?
That's aftermarket. They're extenders. They affix to the back here, and you can see. I can
Oh,
tap
yeah.
it from my finger from multiple different angles.
That's
Got
awesome.
preferably from the back side.
Yeah, and it's got the suede on the seats.
Yep. So they call this the microfiber suede package.
Red seat belts. That's an aftermarket thing.
Yeah.
Right?
Nope. Factory. That's factory.
Really?
Yes.
2017?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep.
That's
So
a new
you're
one to
gonna
me.
do-
I didn't think there was.
Two people randomly asked me this the last week or two. My 2015, I don't know if you remember, Mike, I had red seatbelts in it.
Yeah.
Which I did.
Right.
So a lot of people were asking about that. Seatbeltplanet.com. They're in Oklahoma.
Oh,
You
okay.
can take yours out, send them to them. It's like a 2-day turnaround, and it's under $200. Any color you want.
That's awesome.
So. for
Yeah,
people
that's
that
what
are-
I thought. I thought C7's never came with. I didn't think you could get colored
I thought it
seatbelts,
was
but
last year,
Maybe.
18 or 19.
Yeah, I know they did. No, you did have that option. I know that because I've done enough of these build sheets. Yeah.
wow, we've stumped Robert.
I will get confirmation.
know?
Someone that's on the live, Google it. Google it for us.
Yes. So, as I understood it, they did do it later years.
So there's the price, guys. 16,000 miles for 63,000. All right.
That is a great bang for the buck. Oh, and this car does have clear bumper.
Nice.
It does have clear bumper.
Awesome.
Next up,
Hey, Greg. Glad to have you in here.
this one has the identical suede package that the blue one has. Add the carbon fiber interior package, so now you've got the matching carbon fiber
Oh,
the
yeah.
wheel and the dash,
Nice.
and of course the suede seat, shifter, and wrap steering wheel.
Yeah. Awesome.
This one is also a 2LT, black wheels, red calipers. Again, very similar loadout to that. And this one's priced very aggressively, $62,900, 22K on it. And I think, see, with the lighting right here, it really brings out this paint.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
The Watkins Glen, arguably, I think, out of all the paints, I think has the most flake of any paint Corvettes have done in the last 2 generations.
So it's a tri-coat paint, right?
It is not. That's what's kicker about it. It's not a tri-coat. It's not listed as a tri-coat paint. I don't know if they may have done a tri-coat, but they don't. It does not have a premium charge on this paint.
Interesting.
So that I know, but look at how much flake it has.
Oh yeah, it's got a lot of flake.
Yeah.
You guys can probably see that pretty easily in this.
See, certain lighting, Watkins Glen looks very dark, but
Right.
when you get sun on it, all that flake pops. And right in this case, I'm getting 2 LED lights on it right now.
Hey guys, real quick, we've got 220 people in here, 84 thumbs up. Let's get some more thumbs up going.
So Mike, I want to give a shout out to Blend Mount. He's on here.
Who is it?
Blend Mount.
Okay.
So everyone that has he can comment on this. C4 to C8, he makes radar detector and camera.
Nice.
To mount to the mirror.
Sure, sure.
But if you go to his website, blendmount.com, Mike doesn't even know this yet. We got a promo code set up. It's BOS10, gets you 10% off.
Awesome.
And they're sending us one to try. And trust me, because I saw it, well, you know the story last week, I guess. I had my car for 8 hours and I got pulled over.
Right.
And you know why? Because I didn't put my radar detector in because I'm sick and tired of plunging it way up there.
Yeah.
So I got busy this week trying to figure out what's the best solution, came across Blend Mount. And wait till you guys see, this is like aircraft quality machining. It's amazing.
Sweet.
So blendmount.com, check them out. If you're in the market for a radar detector mount, and he has pretty much, it works with all the radar detectors out there. You can get the adapter.
By the way, this is Darren. He is a part of the Octane Hour. Somebody was asking who you were, so this is obviously a new person.
I'm just dressed like one today.
That's right. And real quick, since you're new to the channel, if you like what you're seeing, make sure to smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications. That way you guys get my notifications for new uploads.
I want to put a little something out here. I actually met Darren before I met Mike.
That's true, you did.
I started working here in 2016. Darren actually came in as a customer. He ended up finding out he lived only 2 blocks from where I
remember
lived.
this. Watkins Glen's Cray, I was dead set on getting Shark Cray. And at that time, obviously, it was what, 15, 16, you could get it. And this was the other option.
Yep.
And I was struggling going back and forth, and Robert said, hey, let me get your info, let's stay in communication. We did, and obviously became friends, but I ended up going with the Shark Cray.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, Lance.
This is one of the cars that got us going.
So
I love it.
So as far as the Corvette World family, me and this gentleman right here have been involved since pretty much the same time Mike. We all met in 2016.
I met Darren. Actually, I didn't meet Darren until 2018.
Oh, really? 2
Yeah.
years later? Oh,
Yeah.
okay, yeah.
Yep, that's when I met Darren. So
But funny, paths cross. All
It
right,
is.
so that right there covers our Grand Sports. Moving on.
Hey,
guys,
Earl.
I don't think a better car to start with for Z06s.
all right, guys, get ready for the Z06s. We got a lot of them.
Well, Fury's cousin,
That's right.
a year newer, chrome wheels. Loves chrome wheels.
It actually doesn't look bad.
On this color,
It doesn't
I think
look
The
bad.
great thing about Laguna Blue is I think it looks good in either one.
Yeah.
Pearl nickel, black, chrome. It's just a color it's almost like red. It goes well with any of them.
Sure.
This one here, very, very low mileage. 16 is the last year of the Laguna Blue. They only made it 3 years, 2014, 15, and 16. And the reason why 16 is so heavily coveted, because 16 was the year Apple CarPlay and Android Auto were introduced to the infotainment technology.
Yes.
And it was the first year you can get
The front,
view
yes.
cameras.
Yes, that is correct.
So those are features that a lot of the C7 fans love. They were waiting for. Everybody been scuffing up their front ends for so long. Finally got cameras in the front. So if you love this color, if you want to bring back Blue Fury spirit, there you go.
Yeah.
In the flesh.
And just to give you an idea on this price, this is really, really good because Blue Fury was a 2015.
Yes.
In 2018, it had 3,400 miles on it, and I paid $74,000.
Yep.
So basically about 3,000 less than this. This is a year newer, 7,900 miles. So yeah, it shows you how well these Z06s are holding their value, but that's still a really good price.
And again, C8 C8's, Z06s, they're not coming. I mean, they're behind, they're delayed. So, I mean, if you want to have fun in the 600 horsepower world, I mean, there's still no shortage of performance on these beauties.
That's right. And that's a totally different interior.
That's the dark gray interior.
Yeah.
That is the dark gray option.
That's definitely different.
Hey, Robert, here's a question for you. And I
Ask
know
away.
you've addressed this in the past. This is someone that probably hasn't been in our lives, but Lego D17 asked, with all the cars that come into Corvette World, are they serviced and checked before sale?
That is correct. In fact, if for anybody that's been around a Chevrolet certified pre-owned, we actually use the exact same checklist pattern for our technicians to check as Chevrolet. It would literally normally say Chevrolet here. Obviously, we got ours. So we got VIN, info, the mileage that it was checked at. Obviously they have their own R numbers, and everything that's checked means it was applicable. If it's left blank, that means it's not applicable for this particular car. The key things people like to look is what is the percentage. They have what they call brake caliper, like a readout. Almost think of a what the heck is it? You know what I'm talking about? It almost looks like a prong.
Yeah.
Yeah, my dad.
Oh, you're talking about.
My dad be kicking my butt right now.
Yeah.
The thickness of the brake rotor, and they got these keys that you jam into the brakes to measure them, and then of course they check and make sure they're not scorched or blue from tracking, or warped. You know, we get on, we drive them, make sure they're not warped.
Yep.
Yeah. And
So
oil change, any fluid, if there's any fluid maintenance that's due, which obviously low mileage there usually isn't, but oil changes are done regardless, even unless we can add physical confirmed documentation oil change, in which case they're still checked.
Sure.
What's the threshold of accident history of, we had a minor fender, like, where do you
Okay,
guys cut
now
off?
that's actually a very good question for our cars. Normally we avoid them like the plague.
any bad
Minor damage will take. Usually you can tell because they'll be at a reduced price, but we have to have confirmation of what was done. Like, do you remember the 13 Black CR1?
Oh yeah.
It was literally bumped in a parking lot with no physical damage, but a police report was made.
And
We got confirmation from that from the previous owner of it, and therefore that's why we put it on.
guys, that's what we love about Corvette World. They're not perfect, but they try and be. The owner goes out and he makes certain that when he brings a car in here, it is as perfect as it can be. So, and then he prices it usually below the entire market that's out there. So check out the prices online and see if you can beat these. It's going to be hard to do.
Well, it's going to be a sales pitch, but look, I've been here 6.5 years now, and I can't tell you how many times people come here and told me, wow, there's a lot of places that have Corvettes, but man, half of them don't even have anywhere near as nice as we do.
That's right.
And so, if you don't believe the internet, if you're in the Dallas area, come on by just to say hi, shoot the stuff. I get our viewers and fans in here all the time just to stop by.
Yeah.
Take a picture. I'm happy to do it. You want to pose in front of a Corvette? I don't have a problem doing it. Even see what we got. If this is your dream car, like it always has been mine, long before I even thought about even going car sales, we'll make it happen for you.
That's right.
Next up.
Hey Doug, good to see you in here.
Next up, I got one. This is actually one of our newest ones. This is 17.
And this thing is, I can already tell, carbon fibered out.
Yes. Okay, so let's break this down. The CFV is the code, visible carbon fiber aero kit, and this is a stage 2. The previous owner did clear bra this. It does have a layer of clear bra on it. The previous owner also clear bra the entire front.
Nice.
The whole front is cleared. It does have the car flash hood stinger stripe, and he did do the line brake on it.
Nice.
Which is good. That makes it easier to remove down the road when you replace it. It does have the visible carbon fiber removable roof panel. And look, he did exactly what I recommend for a lot of people. You don't necessarily have to clear about the whole thing, but this is the impact area.
Sure.
For 98% of all your impacts.
But it's cleared.
Yes, it is cleared
awesome.
in the front. Obviously, stage 2 carbon fiber side skirt.
Yes. Love it.
Now, right away, this is going to throw you off, Mike, because here's an option that you normally see on wood car, the
Carbon 65.
But a lot of people don't realize before the Carbon 65, this was an available option. Like we talked earlier about the Stingray spoiler options that people aren't aware of. This option was available for 2018. Now, the thing with the carbon fiber rear spoiler for Z06s and Grand Sports is it is a permanent stage 2.
Yeah.
You cannot get it low. It is going to have the permanently affixed. This whole thing.
So
is
you
one
can't get the wicker bill.
Right. You can get the middle.
Oh, okay.
It
Okay.
has the holes.
Oh yeah.
So the stage 3 piece can be mounted.
Okay.
But you always have the stage 2 because
Sure.
it does. These aren't pieces. This is actually
Right. It's all
solid
one
piece.
solid piece. Yeah,
Yes. The Carbon 65 was the same.
yeah. Sure.
This was an option available as, again, just like all of them, for Z06 and Grants.
Sure.
Now on the interior. The interior, obviously, is traditional black, but very clean. I mean, look at the seat.
Yeah, that seat is.
Bolsters.
Yeah, yeah.
Center console's good. Got a nice set of Lloyd floor mats in there with Z06 embroidery.
Oh, those are pretty. Heck yeah. Very nice.
And again, this is a 2LZ. Automatic with navigation. And it's a 17. You can always tell a 17
Yeah.
newer because, you know, they did
Yep,
the large
big ol',
supercharger
yeah.
cover with the different hood liner from the 16.
Yeah. And there you go, 5,600 miles for 80,000. It's actually not bad for what you're getting here.
It sounds like General Lee has sellers as well who sold his Carbon 65,
Yes.
and he's talking about that.
He did.
Yeah, there's a lot of us that got rid of our C7's thinking we were going to have a Z06
Right.
2 years ago, and here we are.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
Now, I got to give a personal shout out. This is if he's watching, because as I understand it, he does watch our videos. So if he's here, Leon, out in California. My videos, you know, unfortunately, cell phone text videos don't exactly come out the clear. So now here you go. You got a high definition camera right now. So let's break this car down. This is another 17. This is a 3LZ Z07 Stage 3 Aero clear bra stinger stripe carbon flash. The previous owner wrapped the target top in carbon flash. And we got all 3 pieces in the back too.
Awesome.
So this would have been probably like a $110,000 sticker.
Yeah, it would have been about 108 because to get the 110 you have to have the premium color. The premium paint pushes you to the 110.
Sure.
But it would have been up there. This would have definitely been over 105. Because this particular car also gives you the carbon fiber interior package.
Well, yeah.
But the previous owner invested in the accessory Z06 embroidered center console lid and an aftermarket, probably based on what my research, somewhere around a $1,500 carbon fiber custom steering wheel with Napa leather.
Very, very pretty car. I always love the white with the black accents. Such a beautiful.
You're doing that. I just saw Jose from Wheel Designers is in here.
Oh, nice.
Plug too. So anybody looking for wheels for their C7, C8, talk to Jose at wheeldesigners.com. Tell him you saw the program. He'll give you $100 off, free shipping, free lug nuts, and if you tell him we told you this tonight, he'll have his guys ceramic coat them for you for free too. So
That's right.
It's a great deal. Don't want to pass that up. And you have so many different wheels to choose from.
Hey, Caleb, good to see you in here.
All right. Long Beach Red. Okay.
This is the one that everybody was wanting to see because it was on the thumbnail.
Long Beach Red. This beauty right here is a tri.
Oh, we didn't, hang on, we didn't tell the price. Sorry, guys.
Keep doing that, don't
I know.
we?
No, we got the rest of them. 19,000 miles for 80,000.
did you talk about how this is painted? I didn't even notice that until I started looking at it.
Yes.
So well.
Okay. So again, and I apologize for missing that. So yeah, the previous owner took out the carbon flash and had this either sent off and painted or put a white painting color one in here. And I think what he was going for was to really break up into this two-tone, you know. And
Yeah, yeah.
because, you know, some people will say it's too much carbon flash. I think that's what he was. If you look at it, it's kind of like blocky black and white, which is very popular for this car.
Sure.
But it still does have the carbon flash vent, so it's not the factory option.
All right, if you guys are excited about this convertible Long Beach Red Z06 coming up, give it a big thumbs up, guys. Here we go.
All right, we've got another very low mileage, another low mileage beauty here. This one is the tri-coat paint because this is the Long Beach Red Metallic, and right now I've got some beautiful lighting. We can finally see
Oh,
how
yeah.
LED really brings out the flake in this car. This car here was ceramic coated by the previous owner.
Okay.
The receipts were left in it. I had to shred them out of protection for the identity, but this one was ceramic coated. You can feel it. This car here has the J57, otherwise known as the Z07 high carbon ceramic brakes. It is not the full Z07 track package, which would give it a stiffer, more track ready ride, which a lot of people usually don't want for a convertible, but you get the brakes, so you don't got to worry about brake dust.
Sure.
And you got the stage 2 aero package. The previous owner invested in the ACS composite mud guards, which Mike, you've had before.
Oh, yeah.
Fury.
These are awesome, too. They stop all the rocks from coming back here and damaging the side of your car. And then in the back, they stop rocks from going back here and damaging cars behind you.
Hey, Mike, real quick.
Yeah.
Let's show them the ceramic coating. Let's see.
Okay, let's see it.
People ask. There you go.
Look at
Holy cow.
That's why
barely
you ceramic
left,
coat
and the
your
wind
cars.
would blow the rest of that little bit off.
Shoo,
No.
that's amazing.
And the beauty is when it's on your windshield, you never use your wipers.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah,
So
it's very true.
Underdog, that's who we're using now for our
That's
car.
right. Underdog coatings. You guys saw how shiny my car was.
We always detail and wax our cars too, but sometimes people save us some work. We still clean them.
Sure. You got the Kalahari interior
Yeah,
in
so
this.
Now this is a good point to bring up. So people ask, okay, so if you get the suede package with Kalahari, you get Kalahari steering wheel. No, you don't. You get the Kalahari obviously on where it's accented on the seat, but the steering wheel obviously would be black. I think if they did a Kalahari steering wheel, that would look a little excessive. I just want to throw that out there because that was brought up one point, and we never really dwelled on it, and I just remembered it, and I was like, you know what, I might as well cover down on that.
Sure.
But a very gorgeous car. It is very low mileage, as we see, another 5,000 mile beauty. Just a hair past break-in.
So it's 87, which makes perfect sense because it's a convertible.
Yes.
So
3LZ, fully loaded.
Yeah.
And again, see, if you're a 3LZ, this is where you get your color
oh yeah.
over here. But what do you notice that's a little bit different, Mike?
You always put me on the spot like this. I
Okay.
haven't even looked in here too well.
All right, now.
What's going on with the brakes here, too?
Well, I already mentioned that's the J57 ceramics, but here's the thing. I know we're going to skip ahead here, but I have to do it to cover this issue. You see where the color accents? Doesn't that seem out of place for the Kalahari? Because don't you remember when they started? We're going to come back to this car, but normally that's how the 3s would be. Remember that?
Oh yeah.
Okay. The later years of the C7, you can get the 3s broken up like that, which normally you couldn't get in a Kalahari.
You know what I saw in that car you just showed us?
Oh yeah, we'll get back to it. But I wanted to highlight that because it throws people off. Because right away they would expect the Kalahari to be up here, and they think it's a 2.
Right.
No, in the later years, 18 and 19 specifically, that was an option.
Okay.
Yeah. So I wanted to point that out because not a lot of people notice that.
Either way, it is a beautiful interior on a beautiful car. And I love the satin wheels too. Those
Yes.
are freaking awesome.
Yeah, the dark gray calipers.
Yeah.
And this is the pearl nickel.
Pearl nickel, okay.
Look at that, I even got the cross flags. Perfect.
Yeah, yeah.
If you've seen my new car, I've actually done the brushed aluminum. I feel like black wheels, that trend's changing. People are going back to the brushed wheels.
Could be.
Because everybody did black wheels for how many years? Right?
Well, when I remember when I was in high school, chrome was the thing.
Oh yeah.
Chrome or bright polished aluminum.
Chrome was my favorite when I was 20.
Yeah.
Right?
They flip trends.
Where's Mark? Mark still has
Where's Mark?
Oh yeah, yeah.
I don't know, have you
Where's
seen
Mark?
Mark on here?
Or neighbor Rich?
Neighbor, oh yeah. You know what?
I haven't seen him on here, but he had a lot of stuff to do at his house. This is a little bit of a drive for him. He'll be with us next week.
Yeah.
All right, let's move on to this beautiful white Z06.
All right, this baby right here. This is another 19 convertible. This one here is also also has the stage 2 aero package. It does not a Z07, but it has the upgraded what they call the blade.
Yes, I love these wheels.
Blade in the pearl nickel there.
Those are so beautiful.
These were an upgrade option that started in 2016.
Sure.
So that was it was standard on the Spiceware design package and the Twilight Blue design package. Those were upgrade options that were very common on those, unless you special ordered it without it as a bleed. This car here does also have the carbon fiber tonneau inserts, is what they call
Oh,
them.
wow.
Sit behind your head.
Wow.
Not a lot of people knew about that option, but again, like we talked about the carbon fiber spoiler over there, these are these little options that
Sure.
kind of fell through the cracks. Not a lot of people knew about. This one has it. And of course, it's classic white on red. It does have standard leather, so there's no suede in this one, it being a 2. But see, look,
Yeah, red seatbelts in this one too.
red seatbelts.
Wow.
See, again, now again.
And he's got the red shifters too.
Yes. Yes, and this one, yeah, that was another option that came later. Now that we're on this car, I'm going to look up that code for those of you while you take a moment if you want to
So
show
I'll
them.
also, Robert, comment on this.
This one does have clear ball too. If you look, see the
Okay.
front's been cleared.
Look at the side markers. Those are LED smoked out.
Yes.
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
But they're LED, you can tell. There you go.
Yeah, those are nice.
This is aftermarket, but
Heck
it's a
yeah.
very popular
Which
aftermarket.
I did on my C7. I used Oracle lights or it's Vet lights.
Uh-huh.
I think they ultimately come,
Okay.
but I had mine. You can get them, if people don't know this, you can get them paint matched.
Oh, okay.
They look really awesome.
Oh, I bet. Yeah.
All right, here we go. For those of you curious, this is a GM build sheet, okay, straight from GM Global Connected. We put in the VIN number. Look at this car here. It was built February 27th of 2018, and which is late. That means this is probably one of the last 18s to leave, because you know they shut down 18 early to start splitting up the plant for C8 production. 3 F9 seatbelt color red.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
All
the
right.
code.
Robert knew what he was talking about. There should never be a doubt that he does.
Now, I'm gonna have to double check that blue one, but okay, this is an 18, so it was definitely
Sure.
an option in 18. for
Okay.
sure. I'll verify about 7.
Okay. So this is a 2019, almost 10,000 miles for 87. What a beaut.
All right. Coming up behind you, Mike, we got ourselves here a gorgeous 16 convertible, red on red.
Oh, yeah.
This one's a 2LZ, stage 3 aero package.
Okay.
It's not a Z07, but it is a full stage.
But yeah, it's got the big canards on the side. It's got the chrome wheels with the red calipers and then the big side skirts along with the
Full stage 3.
stage 3 with the wicker bill back here. And it is a convertible. And the interior is beautiful.
I was gonna say, for this, the miles that's on it, the seats look really good.
Yeah.
I mean, the normal wear marks, it looks like it's a new seat pretty much.
And these are the cars we shop for. So look, this car's got 30,000 miles, but again, you could be a one-owner car and dog your car out.
Right.
You could have, or one time, I'm not making this up, we had a C7 that was in here that was a 7-owner car, but it looked like this.
Yeah.
So ownership is not necessarily a turnoff, because yes, it's easier to track a history with less owners, but that doesn't necessarily mean it's more well-maintained.
Yeah, I mean, my first
C506 was a 3-owner car before I even bought it. It only had 1,700 miles on it, and it was immaculate. They hadn't messed it up. I don't know why it went through the different owners, but it was a great car for 36,000 miles before I got rid of it.
All right, so this one is 2016 with almost 30,000 miles for 73.
We do have one more Z06, but it's in the front. If you want to get to it, or you want to not start?
Let's
I want to do one
go in
more
order.
I do want to do one more highlight before we start on Stingrays. We have a C7R. We just got it. It is currently next door going through our service detail process. I did get the preliminary pictures. They are on the website. So
Okay.
we do have a C7R in black.
I was going to say black or
very
yellow.
low miles, 4,000 mile car.
Is it
That-
manual?
It's auto.
So-
I already wanted to stick, but it's auto.
I'll tell you what, if it was a manual, it would be perfect, but either way, that's going to be a car you don't want to pass up. I mean, I don't care where you buy the car from. The C-
650.
Yeah,
The
the C7.
650, that's
Total. Now keep in mind, that's total.
Right.
150 overseas market, 500 US.
Yeah.
Several have already been confirmed destroyed because it literally made news headlines when the first one got wrecked.
It's a rare car.
And I, since I've been here, we
It's
have
a
sold 3 of them.
C7's Z06.
Yes.
It's a C7.
I have sold. If they're,
They're amazing.
I don't know if he's watching right now, but if he is, he knows who he is in Australia. Bought a C7R from us in black, and he had to do the right side drive conversion before he was allowed to do it.
Oh my
Very
gosh.
expensive.
Yeah, I
But
bet.
when it was done, it literally looked like exactly like it was factory
Sure.
flipped. And then also we sold a C7R to Kuwait, and we did sell one, I believe it was to Austria.
If you're just now coming in, thank you for joining us. Please smash that thumbs up button for us. We really appreciate it. It helps YouTube know that you're liking this content.
The Corvette 65, 650 as well, but that was split between Grand Sport and Z06. So actually, technically, Corvette 65 Z06s are more rare than
Yes,
Z07Rs.
yes.
But total production of the Corvette 65 Anniversary Edition is the same, 650, 650.
Okay.
All right, what do we have here, Robert?
Next, Well, those of you Longhorn fans out there.
I was going to say, what
Yeah.
color is this?
This is Daytona Sunrise Orange.
There we go.
Okay, so.
It's not a color you see very often.
No, it's not. Again, like Shark Gray, like a handful of other colors, this one here only had a 2-year run, 2015 and 16. It is the successor to the old Daytona Sunset Orange that was in 2006 and 2007, before it was replaced with Atomic Orange. This is what, you know, some people call it a copper orange. I don't know how it's showing up in the camera. All the flake pops out. It is another flaky paint that pops real nice in the sunlight.
Yeah, it looks like it's coming through pretty well on the camera. Can you guys see that okay? Looks really good on my end.
Now, when we talk about cars like this, okay, as we talk about, you know, different owners and things they do, sometimes owners do things that boggle our mind, you know, we
Yeah.
have to remove it, like, you know, putting, you know, NASCAR style decals on the side of your wheels and stuff like that. Not really popular options. However, once in a while we get one in where somebody
Oh, wow.
really made a real nice effort to
Yeah,
dress
yeah.
up their car.
Wow. What do you guys think? You like the chrome inside?
This is actually, well, some of these are actually brushed. And
Yeah,
these
I see
are-
that.
And these are actually, some of these are stainless steel.
Oh, okay.
Mixed in with some chrome accents.
Okay.
So he didn't get all these from one source. That I can confirm. Like, these are individually, these are separate. Some of these pieces here, I believe this was actually custom cut, because you can see where
Sure.
it was cut. It doesn't feel like something you would order. This was a custom made piece. These, I know, I've seen these online. I know this has been around. These pieces here, I'm pretty sure, you know, are a kit that you can order. But I know these side pieces covering the valve covers, that is definitely custom. For
Sure.
So that, again, that's somebody who put some love in there.
Oh, yeah.
Did you show the competition?
I have not. I was going to
This is our
say.
first Corvette C7 here with the comp seats.
So one thing Robert told me 6 years ago when I was looking for a car, he probably doesn't remember this, but I specifically wanted competition seats. That was a deal breaker for me.
Right.
And I think you guys had got one in, you called me, but didn't have competition seats. I said,
Right.
"Ah." But
Yes.
when he did say it, I didn't realize this. He goes, well, that shouldn't stop you because the top half, all you got to do is switch this out.
Right, because at the time, these were a lot more readily available in the aftermarket.
Right. But there's a lot of people that don't like these that are sitting around, so you can swap out the top half.
Yes, if you shop eBay or even, you know, the Corvette
So don't let
forums.
that stop you from buying. If you find the car, and for example, that you can change that.
Yeah.
Sure.
As you can see, the base of the seat is pretty much a slightly more, like if you squeeze on this, it's got a more firm bolstering.
Sure.
But the layout is the exact same. It's just slightly stiffer on the side, but it's the same. This portion here, it's kind of been lost, but when this thing debuted in 14, a lot of people forgot it was actually, this seat was actually manufactured by Recaro.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Recaro was the
Doesn't surprise me.
Yeah. They didn't list it as Recaro in the GM build info, but Recaro was the maker of this.
Okay.
Robert G, want us since you got the seat? Let's just show them real quick. Let's show them the trick. You don't have to actually do it. Let's show people how you would get the extra. What is it, about 1.5 inches or 2 inches?
Yeah, we could do
I don't know if can we do it in the convertible? As easy?
Should be. I mean, you don't have to actually.
Hey,
do it.
Diego. Nice seeing you in here, man.
Or we can
So
do
this is a 2015, 28,000 miles for 55,000.
It is a 2LT with the Z51 performance package. And it does have the aftermarket. This is an aftermarket brand stainless side screw.
You guys want to see how to get extra leg room if you're a tall guy in a C7?
I'll let you do it.
We're going to show you real quick.
Oh, up there?
We'll do
I guess we're going to do it in this Sebring orange. Go for it. Darren's going to show you real quick.
So we all just learned this a couple weeks ago. We just bring the seat all the way forward.
Any tall guys out there? This is a pretty cool trick, guys. Stay tuned. Do you have your phone on you, Robert, to
Yes.
put a flashlight?
Yes.
Cool.
And don't worry, this is all going to be reset.
So yeah, we're just gonna pull this up. Let's see, where is it?
It's that one on
This
the,
one right
yeah, it's right there. Yeah.
All right, let me hold it up.
There's a fuse in there he's disabling. As soon as he disables that, it allows the seat. Hey, Bossa Nova, good to see you.
Is this one right here?
Yeah, it's that one.
Yeah, you just disconnected.
I think it's the bottom part, though. Can you guys see that? Let me see if I can zoom in on that. Whoop.
Here.
That fuse right there.
Okay, so without doing it, we're just going to show you this right here. You disconnect this, which I'm not going to do. I'm just going to leave it, but it'll give you another, would you say, an extra inch?
Inch and a half.
Inch and a
Yeah.
half in the back. But this is how you do it. Don't worry, this will not harm your carpet. This is actually, as you can see, this all folds flat back down.
Oh yeah, it goes right
And
back
it just
down.
all tucks right back underneath.
And then that seat will move back another inch to an inch and a half. And anybody that's super tall, that's having, you know, a little bit of trouble getting in and out of their C7, they kind of have to lean the seat back all the way and kind of adjust it so that their head doesn't, you know, touch the ceiling. That's going to give you more room.
Oh, and Mike, come back over here really quick. Just to show you, see, look. It all just goes right back, see? Like it never even happened.
Yep, yep.
It was designed to do that. These pieces are designed for accessibility. We did decide not to disconnect this one, but if you check Mike's previous videos, we did actually disconnect one and go all the way back with it.
Hey, they're saying the car's completely totaled now because of the carpet.
I knew they would do that. That's why I did that, because I had to do that. I'm going to counter that. It's fine. We didn't even pull it. We just opened it up.
Yeah, they're joking. All right, we got a Blade Silver 2016 next. Everybody's going to want to see this car. Look at this, beautiful. I guess that fuse or that little, it's not a fuse. It's just a little electrode thing that you plug in. I'm not sure why it limits the seat.
Okay, well, all right, now think about it. Remember we've talked about in past videos about the memory seats. If you have the seat flat up against it, a safety kicks in and it won't let the seat move. You have to move it back off. Well, that's part of that system.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. All right.
All right, show us this beautiful Stingray here.
Got a very nice one here. This was a 2016 black suede design package.
Ooh.
ZF1 Stingray convertible. The black suede design package, the spice red design package, and the twilight blue design package were available in 16 and 17. They were upgrade interior trims that came standard as 3, whether it be 3LT or 3LZ. And
oh, look at that. Shiny carbon fiber.
just like the name sounds, this was the first year for the gloss carbon fiber option. This car has it, and as you can see on the dash and on the steering wheel.
Yes.
And as the name suggests, it's got a ton of suede. Even a little bit more than what the brownstone interior had.
Yeah, it's all over everything.
Yeah.
Nice.
And it's a ZF1. Now, what does a ZF1 give you in 16 and newer standard? Magnetic ride.
Nice.
This is the FE2 magnetic ride, and we've talked about a lot, that being constrained in the C8 right now for the non-Z51. So this is a non-Z51 magnetic
Magnetic
ride.
ride. Okay.
People were in high demand for that because the C6 had non-mag ride Z51 options, and people were like, why don't you bring that back? This is the answer to that.
All right, so it's a 2016, 16,000 miles for 57. Guys, we're getting close to 200 thumbs up. If you haven't smashed it yet, please do so. Helps YouTube know you're loving this content.
All right. So, all right, Mike, bring it on over.
What do we got going on here, brother? Oh, we got a 7-speed.
The millennial security
Woo!
Yes, anti-millennial.
That's right.
Or anti-millennial anti-theft device.
I love it. First one with a manual.
Now, we've already covered a couple of Long Beach Reds already. This is Crystal Red Metallic. Crystal Red debuted in 2008 with the C6 and carried all the way over till the 2015 model year. This is a 14. This is obviously a fully loaded 3LT Z51 here. 7-speed manual. It does have the suede package, the seats. I mentioned earlier comparing the Kalahari differences in years. This obviously gives you the full Kalahari package on the dash.
Yes. Beautiful, beautiful car.
This car, God bless his soul, this belonged to a old retired Marine. He left it bone stock except for one little option that I have to highlight on this car. Let me go ahead and start it up really quick.
Okay.
Okay, so you have the MPP like normal. If you go sport or track mode, you know, you get your louder exhaust. Give it just a second. I skipped it. All right. Now, if that's not good enough for you, how about this?
Whoa. What'd you do there?
We've got a little switch right here. Underneath the car, there's a baffle with an exit pipe.
Holy
You're
cow.
still getting some exhaust out the back, but it also bypasses, so you're getting a lot more growl. It's I forget what they call it. It's like a valve that opens to a little secondary side pipe.
Do you guys want to hear that?
Yeah,
Do you guys want to hear that revved up a little bit?
All right, so
Give us a little rev.
Here's the difference. Now this is track mode without it. Sounds great.
Woo!
Right, sounds good.
Woo! Yeah, that sounds amazing.
Clearly, this gentleman here, he wanted the sound. So what's cool about it is it's still not obnoxious. So I'm not setting off alarms or anything in the room, and you can easily turn it. It did pass Texas State inspection. It is all of the cats are still fully intact.
Okay.
So again, it's essentially all it is a bypass. It gives you a little bit more growl. It is not going to burn anything underneath. We did check for that. You're going to be good to go. That is the only mod on this car as far as any kind of mechanical about her stock. She does have the competition seats. I'm sure you may have noticed that.
Oh, yeah. And the beautiful suede in there, too.
Yep. So the full suede package, 3LT, Z51, with that exhaust feature. And obviously, but she's, as you can see mechanically, I mean, obviously, I know we did get down in it. No, there's no tune or anything. It is bone stock.
Awesome. And this is a 2014, 38,000 miles for 49,000.
And if people are going to ask, it does have the Kalahari top.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Awesome. Looks like we got another Z06 over here.
All right, bypassing this beauty rapid blue over here, we're going to go to another Long Beach red, see the metallic red. So you can tell the difference is the Long Beach red is a darker. They always alternate. Before Crystal Red, you had Monterey red. Monterey red was very similar to this. And now we had Long Beach red carried over into C8, and then that was replaced with red mist. You see the pattern. Chevrolet has always been doing these light to dark metallic reds.
Sure.
So here we go with another beauty. We just got this one in. I was actually, the reason I'm dressed like this, I was actually off today.
And he wanted to show off the new shirt.
I'm going to have to go run over there really quick to get the paperwork on this, but I can tell you right off the bat, just with just my know-how, this is obviously a spice red design package. We talked about the black suede already. This particular vehicle, this is a 2019. So this is a 2019 setup. So in 2019, they didn't call it the Spice Red Design Package because by that point the design package went away. It's essentially the same loadout. It's just they didn't title it that by that year because they only gave you the Spice Red in 16 and 17 as far as what they officially called it. But you see a bunch of upgrades. You got this Spice Red, which for the newer C8 guys may remind you of the Morello Red. You've got the carbon fiber tonneau inserts. You've got the carbon fiber interior package.
I gotta show you guys this because I love this car. This is my favorite car. When I was searching for cars, I had a folder in my phone. I would keep cars I liked. This is one of the first cars that I saved in.
Oh,
See, it's the same
look
one.
at that.
Not a convertible. I think this setup, the Spice
With the Long Beach Red,
it's
yes.
It's beautiful.
incredible.
It is one of our, let me put it this way, there's certain combos that come in and they sell fast. This is definitely one of them.
Yeah.
Now, I'm going to run and grab the paperwork so I can get people.
Yeah.
Right.
So, Mike, as you're doing that, there's another manual right here too.
I can't wait to show that. And I think people really like hearing the cars.
Oh yeah.
If you guys want to hear some more exhaust sounds, let us know. Give us a thumbs.
I don't have the Corvette yet. This was me 4 years ago. I had my folder. These are cars that I would find that I liked that were C7's, and I would save them. You know, red on red,
Yeah, man.
shark gray. You know. So, everyone can do the same thing. You know, get your wish list of the options you like and screenshot them and save them in a folder. That way, when you find the right car, you know exactly what you're looking for.
Heck yeah.
All right. She is, like I said, is a 19.3 LT, 7,700 miles. And we got her at 89.9.
Okay, just so you know, they've requested a burnout in here.
No.
But they did say they want to hear more exhaust.
Tell you what, let me put it this way. If everybody wanted to contribute to Corvette World, the amount of money needed to redo our entire floor, we'll do a burn on it.
In the meantime, though, we can show them some more exhaust. Maybe,
You want to do a cold start?
sure, on a Z06, might as well.
Well, if we're going to do it, might as well do this beautiful convertible.
Let's do it. All right, guys, cold start on a Z06.
Oh, yeah, they locked it. Hang on. Let's see here. Let me get this one.
I'm surprised the alarm didn't go off.
The motion
With
sensor
you-
has to be turned on.
Oh, okay.
If not, it would have already been going off when we walked up to it.
All right, here we go. Cold start.
All right. Let me make sure it's in sport mode.
Yep.
Yeah, it was in sport. Hold on. All right. 9 seconds. Right down. All right, ready?
Not much beats a C7's Z06 stock exhaust. It sounds phenomenal. The only car I can think of that sounds better in the GM lineup is the C7's Z06.
There you go. It's putting the top up. Look at that beautiful spice red top.
So not only do you have the Spice Red now, because again, the Spice Red design package for 16 and 17 came standard like this, but in newer years, even though they kept the color available, this was not. You had to order, this car had to be ordered with this and this together. So this here is one heck of a nice fun.
It's a beautiful car.
It is mint.
Thank you, honey, for the super chat. Yeah, if you guys want to hear more startups, that's a good idea. Send us some super chats.
Here's the thing, Mike, check this out. This was a R8C car too, R8C Museum delivery, and it was he named his car Al's Red Devil.
I love it. I love it, man.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it's right in there. Let me zoom in on that.
There, I'd have to move it. There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna kind of be hard to get on there, but it's all good. All right, thanks, Earl. We'll get another cold start for you.
Well, hey, let's save the cold start for that.
Oh yeah, the ZR1. Yeah. It's a good idea.
Hey, Earl, you left a 0 out of there. I should 2 zeros.
Okay.
Come on, man.
Now,
Come on, man.
now let's see if this was actually in here, because this is if it is, this will be the second one I've come across. I'm going to verify. We highlight some of the features. Yeah, the carbon fiber.
You're
tires.
welcome.
I'm just trying to verify something. You'll notice it. What do you notice different about this engine?
Well, it's got the, what year is this?
19.
Come on over here.
Oh, it's over
There it
here.
is.
Well, I see an air intake.
Yeah, air intake.
This was your optional GM cold air intake.
I love it. That's beautiful. I love
Now-
the Jake skull on there.
Now you can order those from GM Parts, but you can also code RVK, Performance Air Intake, dealer installed.
Where is it?
Right here. See,
Oh,
right
okay.
here,
Yeah,
RVK.
yeah, yeah. Yep, there we go.
Performance
Got it.
intake installed. So this car was ordered with that already on there.
Awesome.
Again, proven at 17 horsepower, both the ZR1 and the Z06.
Sure.
Which amplifies the blower. And frankly, for anybody concerned about, heating issues, which really wasn't an issue at all in the 19, especially putting on older years, just go straight with cold air.
Oh, yeah.
Robert, what would the original sticker on this be? 150?
Thank you for the super chats, everyone.
Yeah, this one was definitely over 100 for sure. Let me see if it's got the original Windows sticker in it. Because since I was not here today, I don't know.
Unfortunately, BOS subscribers do not get any discount on these cars. These are as is priced. They are priced very, very competitively. In fact, like I said at the beginning, they are priced usually under all the rest of the market out there. So I don't even get a discount here.
I don't either.
Yeah, neither does Robert.
You get a Corvette World t-shirt.
That's right.
I'm checking now. This is another GM accessory.
Hey, Robert, Tony wants to know if that intake would be a performance upgrade for the Stingray.
They do have one for the Stingray. It's a different model than that because they're different sizes. But
Yeah.
yes, they do have one for the Stingray.
Okay.
The Stingray one, because it doesn't have a blower, I believe upgrades 10 horsepower.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Fact check me on that, but I believe it's about 10.
I think you're right on that,
Which
yeah.
is fairly comparable to most old Canon Stage 2s.
Yeah, yeah.
Normal. The blowers get more benefit because they're sucking the
Sure,
power
sure.
from Hawaiian turbos. I do not see the Windows sticker in here. My guess would be with this loadout, it does not have the Z07, so I'm gonna say it's probably somewhere between 103 to 106 range.
Okay,
Yeah, because the Z07 loaded like this would have put you about 111.
sure.
People were asking if there any cars under 60K. Here's one under 50K. And have a look inside.
Okay, so Robert's showing us a shark gray Stingray.
All right, obviously you all know I love
Or
Stingray.
Darren, I'm sorry. I said Robert.
Robert, Darren. Okay, here we got another beauty here. This is another 1LT Stingray coupe, but this beauty has the 7-speed manual.
Look at that, guys. Another manual with the red seats. I love shark gray with the red seats. It looks so freaking good.
Okay, so now you have another one here with a beautiful new set of Michelin all-season shoes on it, the new Pilot Sport 4S all-season variant.
Red calipers.
Red calipers, black wheels.
Black wheels.
It's a 1LT, but it is a 16, so you get your Apple CarPlay, Android Auto. And you got, this one does have the MPP performance exhaust as well.
Nice.
So Robert, I was just going to ask you this, because you looked and you could identify. How can you tell if it has MPP? What did you look at right there?
Okay, see, the exhaust is flared. If
Okay,
you want to get in there, Mike, see, it's flared.
Yes.
If we were to go back over to the red one in the backside, that red one over there, it had the standard. The non-MPPs are a smaller diameter, and they don't flare. They're
Okay.
straight pipe.
Robert, this one right here. Am I looking at that right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah, that one right there. That's your standard.
There you go. There's the big difference.
Okay, so common question. Okay, is this one quieter at all times than that one? The answer is no. When you close the baffles on that one, this is actually slightly louder at startup and idle. But obviously, you open that up, that is going to be significantly louder.
Worlds
than this will
yeah.
When throttling it with 8 on it.
Sure.
You will still get some growl out of this. Don't think it's a nerfed exhaust, but it's a more conservative setup.
Sure. All right, let's show the price of this and move on to the next.
Okay, she's a 16, 33,000 miles for $48,900.
All right, let's get to this Sebring orange. What a beautiful color. This has got to be one of my favorite colors they've ever come out with.
Yes. Obviously, this color has since been replaced by Amplify Orange, and a lot of people were kind of debating that was the right color or not. I still think the Amplify is very gorgeous, but this is definitely more popular. Sebring Orange, obviously has plenty of flake in it. Its descendant would have been the Inferno Orange from 2011 to 13. This particular car is another 1LT, but a couple perks about this one. Despite still relatively low miles, the previous owner upgraded it to a nice set of power stop brakes.
Oh, nice.
My guess would be this gentleman wanted more Z51 level performance for the brakes instead of the standard Delcos. And he's got a very nice set of pipes back here. I'm sure you'll recognize the brand.
Oh, yeah, beautiful Corsa.
Got Corsa exhaust.
Hey, Lucas, thanks for joining.
So Robert, someone's asking, our friend from Glenmouth, any idea how to replace a broken Chevy emblem on a C7's seat?
Oh, these on the seats? Yes. True story. I was working at Huffine Chevrolet when I first moved here to Texas, and one of our first Stingrays, it actually hooked onto my back of my shirt, my polo I was wearing, and I somehow got it in there. I guess because I slid into the seat really hard, and it actually ripped it out. Those pieces can be ordered and they can be replaced. Check with your local Chevrolet parts department, or if you're here in North Texas, feel free to call my parts department. They can order that piece.
Okay.
It is an order.
So
At least
it's not the emblem, it's the piece that the emblem
it's
goes
this.
Check it out, Poopy.
It's
It's even got big paddle shifters like that other one.
This. He's talking about this. The cross flag. This is what he's talking about. The cross flag in the seat.
Oh, yeah, those things come right out.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that is very replaceable. Because I haven't had one happen to me in a very long time. But when these things first came out, I don't know if they probably corrected them. I think it was more of a common problem in 14 than any other year. They were kind of protruding out. They weren't polished enough. And
Sure.
they were catching shirts.
Okay.
And people were yanking them. Because I remember that happened to me a couple times, and we had to replace them. So.
Hey, Poopy One wants you to start this one.
does?
He's interested in buying this one.
All right.
So
It does have a nice setup.
it has Corsa exhaust on it, so this is going to sound way better.
All right. Really quick, just one last thing. Okay, carbon flash spoiler was added. Okay, that was added. That is a factory blade spoiler, but it was not on the build. That was added by the previous owner. But 18 and 19, these wheels were standard. So whether it had a Z51 or not, those wheels were standard 18 and 19. The smaller wheels, like we just saw on that one, were discontinued after 17.
Did you show the paddles? On the,
I did.
Yes, there's another one that does have the
I showed him.
paddles.
Yep.
Really good.
All right, contact.
thumbs up going.
We got somebody else in here saying that they put a deposit down on this.
Oh, really? Was that today?
I don't know, but they said they did.
All right. I will finish it off really quick. It is. He did dress up the inside. You got the Lloyd mat in the back and the floor mats.
Oh, nice.
He did put some. I've seen these from CorvetteMods.com. Z51 decals on the lower part of the steering wheel and on the visors over the airbag warning sign.
Oh, okay.
It is not a Z51. It looks, obviously, he was upgrading himself.
Sure.
But we left him, you know, so just FYI, but I just don't want to cause confusion. It's decked out like a Z51. Obviously, the horsepower is going to be increased because of that. And he did upgrade the brakes, but it is not a Z51.
So that guy was just joking around with Poopy One. He didn't put a deposit down.
I know Sue Ann. She would have put a whole tank now.
Yeah. All right. I think we're on the last but not least car.
Yes. definitely
Another
not least.
beautiful Long Beach.
Another beautiful Long Beach. And
Man.
what do you see right off the bat that stands out?
Well, let me come over here because you're obviously looking at something. Oh, yeah, the wheels.
Now, in previous videos, we have covered these. These are another upgrade wheel. These are the motorsport wheels.
Those are cool.
These are not chrome. These are what they call high polished and or bright polished, whichever you prefer, aluminum. I actually am a huge fan of that because my 06 Malibu SS back in the day had the same exact finish, and I love it because it shines really well, but it's not chrome bright. It's different, but it's got a nice bright feel to it. Another thing too, it's also forgiving. It sounds like a goofy thing to mention, but you know when you scuff up chrome, you can't fix it. You have to just replace it.
Yeah.
You scuff up aluminum, it's fixable. So.
Hey, real quick.
Guys, don't forget, we're going to go over to the C6ZR1 right after this one. So stay tuned.
Did you see that comment on there, Darren? Boston Nova said we need poopy t-shirts.
All right. Okay. Finishing up on the motorsport wheels, again, it was an upgrade wheel that was added to the lineup with the torque directional and the standard wheels in 2016, just like the blade wheel and that Z06 earlier. They came in two finishes, the bright polish you see here in black.
Yeah.
This particular car, again, this is another 1LT, but this one is a Z51, and it does have, this is my second one, that has the optional high wing spoiler.
By the way, we will get back to the orange and show you the price. I thought we did, but we didn't. So we'll get back over there in a second.
She's got a WeatherTech mat in the back, black interior with the...
Yeah.
Now, what's cool about this one here is 1LT with the upgraded wheels, and I believe...
And it's got the light gray interior. I like that.
But it has a navigation system, which gives you the performance data recorder. So you got a 19 1LT Z51 mag ride with premium wheels and an upgraded spoiler.
Nice.
I like this car.
Oh, yeah. It's a beautiful car. And this is a 2019 with 9,000 miles for $65,000.
And it does have the light gray interior.
Yes. All right, let me go back to the orange, show you guys what the price is on this. It's also a 2019 with 20,000 miles for $56,995, $57,000. And Andrew, we will be firing up the ZR1.
Yes, we will. Let me get over.
All right, this is the king of all C6s. And it's one of my favorite colors in this car. Velocity yellow, right?
Yes, it is.
So tell us, Robert, you gotta tell us the backstory, because there's something going on with this car.
Okay, so... this is
You guys have seen this car in my videos.
Obviously, he has been a frequent guest to our Corvettes and Coffee.
Yes.
Because he has been a frequent Corvette World customer. I sold this car along with Eddie to this gentleman back in 2018.
Nice.
Retired military, Vietnam veteran, very, very nice guy. He bought this car from us not long after we got it, and within less than a month of purchase, he immediately went and won first place at a local car show.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
And sent me a picture of it. His first mod, which he had done here at Corvette World, was install Morimoto C7 style LED headlights.
Those are very popular amongst the C6 community.
So he went with a very specific kind of profile. He did not do any mechanical modifications other than Corsa exhaust. Still has the standard carbon fiber aero kit. He did do blackout.
Yes, I saw
LED
that.
marker lights.
Yep.
He obviously contracted or hired an artist, you know, these automotive artists. Obviously, some of these pieces you can order, but
Woo,
this,
look
obviously,
at that.
the custom paint work, that had to have been ordered from someone.
Look at that. That is so cool. So cool.
Normally we pull these off, but you know we elected. I mean, it goes with the look of the car, so we left this decal on here. It is in good shape. It's not all chewed up like sometimes they get. So we elected to leave that on.
So Robert, in 2009.
Here, come over here real quick so they can hear you.
2009. This is a $125,000 car, right?
Yes. Yeah. The lowest. One thing to keep in mind: unlike the C7's ZR1, there was no one ZR. They were all 3 ZRs. The variables in the pricing was whether they had the upgraded paint charge, whether or not they had, a few interior trim option differences. They all came with chrome wheels. They didn't have the black or competition gray wheels at the time. And they all came standard with, the spoiler MPP exhaust.
I see he's also done the rear tail lights.
Yes, these are, I forget the name of the brand. These are LED.
Yep.
At night, they're like a slit.
Mm-hmm.
So you get like 2 slit lights. He did the Corsa with the dark finish.
Yeah, those are nice. You guys are going to love the way this car sounds.
And of course, this, again, custom painted. I mean, this is really cool. I'm glad he left this for us for the next owner because, you know, even if, you may not be too into what he did with the car. I mean, you can't go, I mean, look at that. I mean, just
Yeah,
even if you wanted to hang it in your garage.
Right.
I mean, that is cool.
Yeah, I agree 100%.
Another thing he didn't do too much on the
Oh, I
inside,
love the
except
steering
for some
wheel.
Yellow, but look at that steering wheel.
Oh my gosh,
That's
guys,
another-
check out the steering wheel. That is amazing.
It's also got these, changed
Yeah.
out the door sills to the carbon fiber.
Yeah.
So the person that bought this that you're talking about, he did all this.
Yes,
All the
when we
models.
sold it to him, it was all 100% bone stock.
Did you show this, Mike? That's
Yes.
That's
Oh yeah, there's an aftermarket piece
Here,
here on this.
to create the carbon fiber look. I don't know if they're actually carbon fiber. I'm gonna say probably not, but they definitely have the look. And I'm gonna close this hood,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna close that. All right, come over here. He did it
Oh yeah.
in here.
That's amazing. Look at that, guys.
Really quick, Mike. Back the camera. Look at the difference between
Oh, yeah.
Stingray yellow and
Yeah, velocity.
yellow.
Yeah.
If I had
That
I would
is
put racing yellow in here, but yeah.
massive difference. Look at
This
that.
is a yellow color. That's a highlighter.
That's right. This is a highlighter.
Now this has been
Yellow.
my analogy. Millennium yellow, straight up Crayola. This is like Crayola colored pencil. And you have the Corvette Racing Yellow, which is like the marker, and that's a highlighter. Yeah, no question. It's
All right.
gradually got lighter.
We've got 403 people in here. Let's get a cold start on this amazing C6 ZR1.
All right, one thing to note about C6 ZR1s, they always have kind of a slower start compared to the 7s. So just
Yep.
remember that, but then they growl after.
Yes, sir. Here we go, guys. Woo!
Again, this is an axle back. All stock up until it hit. Right here.
Okay, they want to know the price, but I'll let you shut it off first. You guys, okay, real quick.
Real quick. You guys, I think, are gonna love this price. To me and Darren and Robert, this is a great price for this car.
If you're a collector, this is the car you want.
That's right.
Collection.
19,272 miles exactly. If you want to get the
Can
profile.
we see it?
Yep. Oh, let me get it on there.
There we go. There's the mileage, guys.
Oh, you know what else, Mike? You guys talk about it's all PPF.
It's clear ball. He clear ball the front. I was going to mention that.
From doors back,
Awesome.
mirrors.
Well, that's a no-brainer on a car like this, especially.
Well, I was looking at the paint. It's
He
perfect.
cleared it here.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, the paint is amazing. It's
And whoever
immaculate.
did the PPF did an excellent job.
Yeah,
It's-
yeah.
Yeah, he did clear this. He cleared the top too.
I bet you he did. Did he do the rockers down here?
Yep, he cleared the actual roof panel and he cleared the pillow.
Nice.
So all the side has all been done.
Okay, he did not. No, he did the spoiler. He did do the-
So
he did
we-
the back, he did the spoiler.
So Doug has already guessed what the price is.
'Cause it's something
And
like
guess what? No, he's way
Wait,
over.
hold on.
He's way over.
Let's do this for our t-shirt giveaway.
Okay. So we're going to give away this Come and Take It shirt tonight. Not his shirt,
Ugh.
Yeah, please.
one like it,
I'm a little nasty. Right?
but we're going to give it away. Somebody just ruined it. We're going to have to go with a different question now.
Dang.
So tell him what the price is, Robert.
$69,995.
Isn't that amazing? That's what this,
130. I'm pretty sure a hair
It's
under
half
$130,000 car.
And
Yeah.
here's the thing, though, you show up at the event, Corvettes and Coffee, you're probably the coolest kid out front if
Okay.
you pull up in this car.
Yes.
And let's talk statistics on this car. Let's talk 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. If you're good, you might beat that, but that's the typical. Quarter mile. Some have broken into 10.9s. Typically, it's around 11.1, 11 flat, but 10.9s have been achieved in this car. And you got a top speed. It's governed, but it's at 205 miles an hour.
Yeah.
It's a supercar.
it is.
And again,
100%.
and I was telling the guys this earlier today, for you Corvette nerds out there, the most powerful factory production American-made car, from what I can tell, from 1969 to 2008, was the 1969 ZL1 motor.
Okay.
They only made 2 of in Corvettes.
Sure.
620 gross horsepower.
Sure.
A slightly detuned variant was in the ZL1 Camaros at the time. Only 69 of those exist. Those were 580. That motor held the title as far as I'm not talking like Vector or some of these aftermarket companies. It's just the big 3, American big 3 domestic produced vehicles. That title was not superseded by any motor until 2009, 50 years later. This was the car that put Corvette fully right back on upper level supercar map.
Oh, yeah.
No question.
Absolutely.
The ZR1 C4 put it back to supercar status. This was the car that put it in the upper echelons as a 200-mile-an-hour supercar that'll compete with the world.
By the way, you're getting a lot of comments that say they love this price. Excellent price.
You guys got, there's more carbon fiber in this car.
On the, where you open up. Look at that. I didn't see that before.
One thing I have
We
to know.
literally have $10,000 in options on this car. Aftermarket.
Okay,
Sure.
One thing I will have to note, okay, it is tinted. So, if you live in a state, if you are interested in this car, but you're interested in a state that has state inspections.
But that's
about that.
easily
I just want-
removable.
yeah, it's easily
Yeah,
removed. I just want
absolutely.
to state that is easily removed.
Yeah.
So, okay. I just want to get that out of there because I have run in that, especially poor California folks.
Yep. All right, guys, that's going to wrap up this portion of the video. But what we're going to do now is we're going to give away a shirt. We have sizes all the way from medium to 2XL. So did you have a question that you... Okay, that's okay. Robert, think of an amazing question that would be hard for people to get.
Maybe C7 related since we're talking
Yeah,
about C7.
C7 related. And then as soon as we're done with that, just so you know,
We're going to spend about 5 minutes after that. We're already way over on time, but we're going to spend about another 5 minutes just talking about the C7 market, and then we'll be done.
Okay, 2017, first question. How many Grand Sport collector editions were produced?
there you go. Perfect. You got the comments? Okay. Darren is monitoring the comments. Actually, you need to be on there looking so that you can see the answer. Don't shout it out yet.
People are all over the map.
They are. They're all over the map. That's okay. As soon as we see the correct answer come in, we will stop it. You see the correct answer yet, Robert?
Close.
No, this
Okay.
one is close,
Okay.
but no one is
Keep-
correct yet.
keep
There
putting
we go.
it.
We got a winner.
Okay, we've got a winner. So guys,
Go ahead and stop putting your answers in. We already have a winner. And as soon as I turn this camera back around, we're going to name the winner.
okay, who's the winner?
It was Kevin Upton.
Kevin Upton. All right, congratulations.
We've seen him on the live before. So
That name does sound familiar to me.
congrats, you're going to get the awesome shirt that our model here, Robert's wearing.
That's right. The Come and Take It shirt.
Leave us a comment down below. letting us know what size you want, but also please email me at bos2020c8@gmail.com and put in there your information for me to send you the shirt, what size you want, and etc. So,
All right, let's move over. Excuse me. Let's move over to Robert's desk. By the way, on the way over there, I'm just going to let you know that if you go into the description below, the description below, that you will see my video from yesterday on the C8s. So you can check that out. Also, we had a great turnout at Corvettes and Coffee a couple weeks ago. I put that video out last week. You can check that one out. And on top of that,
you can have another chance at winning a C8 Z06. We all know how rare these things are going to be, how hard they're going to be coming by, and that they're going to be, if you do get your hands on one, they're going to be way over MSRP most likely. Now you have a chance to win another one. It's a 70th anniversary. It's a Z07. Click on the link in the description, sign up again. It's $25. You get 20% bonus on that $25 or above spent. They're not going to do the drawing until next year. It's going to be in the summer of next year, but might as well get a head start on tickets, and hopefully next August you guys will get lucky and win a C8 Z06. And it's all for a great cause. Again, it's going to help the National Sprint Car, and it's going to be the Hall of Fame Museum that you're helping.
Okay.
all right,
I got another question.
okay?
Throw out there. I'm just reconfirming, even as much of a nerd as I am, even I make a lot of mistakes.
Let's move around that way.
All right, so I want people, so that I don't sound too goofed up with this. Oh, sorry guys, here.
That's okay.
Let me, Mike, you take the head seat. Here.
You sure?
Yeah, you take head seat. Here, let me grab this.
You're fine.
Darren, why don't you sit on it and I'll sit behind you.
Yeah, let's bring all the
Here, you
chairs
sit
up.
here. I'm gonna sit behind you.
We're good.
Here we go. I got reference here. So you can see. Okay. All right. So how's this for a question? I want you to name at least 3 C7 colors that were 1 year only.
Oops. I'm sorry, I'm
3
trying to fix this.
C7 exterior colors that were 1 year only.
What are you giving away?
What are you guys giving away? I don't know.
We gave away, actually we can give away one more.
Give another shirt away. I just want to do it
This
because
will be for Thumbs Up Squad shirt.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
let's do that.
thumbs up selection.
Let's do a thumbs up
All
squad
right,
shirt.
it's got to be 3 of them. You need to list all 3.
You got the comments?
I'm watching them now.
Okay.
Nobody's got it yet.
We're all in the picture, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to look at our shirt inventory.
Almost.
It's on that email. You emailed it to me. You might have taken a picture.
Pink. Really? Really, Poopy? Pink? Nobody's got it.
By the way, thank you guys so much for joining us tonight. We loved having you
3.
along with us for this C7 Corvette World Tour. If you're new to the channel and you want to join the channel, please smash that red subscribe button and the bell for notifications.
We do have a winner.
Okay, great. All right, we've got a winner.
Okay, Z06 guys, Cyber Gray, Elcar Blue, Lime Rock Green. All 3 of those were 1 year colors. There were other options available. Sterling Blue, Shadow Gray, those were options too. Black Rose was actually a 2 year. I saw a lot of people putting Black Rose. Black Rose was actually a 2 year, 17 and 18, but 18 there were very, very, very few of them.
Okay, I'm going to give you the head seat again real quick.
Sure.
I just want you to go over what's going on with C7's.
Okay?
Sit down. You take my seat.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we'll be done. 5 minutes.
Okay, 5 minutes.
Yep.
Oh, I can't talk forever? No, just kidding. All right.
All right, let's...
Okay, let's rewind 3 years. 2019, they unveiled the C8. Mike goes out to California, sees that blue one up close in person. We saw the unveiling. Everybody predicted, like we had with the C7 to the C6, the C6s went down in value. The C7s, of course, would command high for a while, level off, and be very aggressive since. We did not get that at all, obviously, for various reasons that have already been well covered. C7's went up, and then they have leveled off since. But here's the thing. They're still selling strong. Demand is still strong for them. And we keep having problems with C8 production, with these endless part shortages. And they're only getting worse. The C8 Z06, obviously, Mike's well covered her massive disappointment with how that's been handled. Whether or not that was fully in their control, I'm going to argue probably not. They didn't handle it the best way. At least when I say handle, I'm not talking about the Corvette team. I'm talking about probably some brass. But they, needless to say, your C8 Z06, if you've got one on order or you're looking to get one in the used market, is not happening anytime soon. We're going to have less than 300 of them hit ground at the end of the year, and that's assuming that even happens. They just announced another shutdown. The plant has been shut down all week. They're scheduled to reopen next week. Will they? Who knows? We keep running into this. So what does that mean? C8s are going to keep getting pushed. So if you're on a list, you're waiting. Every time they shut down, that list just got longer. That length of time wait is just got longer. So with that said, the frustration factor for those that want these cars is there. It's very understandable. But here's the thing. You've got plenty of C8s available in my inventory, and you've got C7s. Now, right now, you see our prices. Very aggressive, very competitive with anybody out there, and I would argue I got some of the nicest C7s in the country. But guess what happens? Right now, there was that initial hit. People are waiting, waiting on a Z06, waiting on a Z06. They may be on the fence. Okay, do I get a C6 ZR1, a C7 Z06, or a C8 Z06? If you want to be in a 600 horsepower bracket, C7 ZR1s are almost impossible to get right now. So, now you can't get them. Now they're jacking them up anywhere from 25 to 100 over, which means if anybody had any intention of flipping them, good Lord, who knows what that's going to do to the used market. We're not expecting any anytime soon, if I even see one in the next year. So guess what that's going to do to C7 prices, especially the wide body cars, referring to, of course, the C7 Zero, which is already way up there, but C7 Z06s and Grand Sports. They're going to go up. I can almost guarantee it. They're going to go up, especially the later years, the 18s and 19s, because, okay, if you're going to be told your wait for a C8 Z06, which you want, is still going to be 3 years, unless you want to pay 100 over and then your wait's a year, you can go right now, spend less than 100 grand, and still have a 650 horsepower supercar. I mean, and just ride it out. At least you get a toy. We ain't all getting any younger. I mean, that's why I made that decision to pull on that C4 at Carlisle. I mean, I had to put some money in that car, but I don't regret it, because I know it's only going to get harder and harder to get them.
Somebody was asking about your car. It's right outside.
It is outside.
He does have it here.
I have it. Keith did his magic, and she's running like a top right now. I still have one thing that needs to be done to it that it's not even worth mentioning. It's just something Keith's going to do next week. But I've already driven her back and forth to Corvette World a few times, and
it'll be on the Brinkofspeed channel very soon.
Yes, we're going to be doing a video on that as promised. I love it. She is. I had nothing unexpected other than tires. The tires that we thought were good that were on it ended up having a bunch of dry rot that I missed. So I put a brand new set of shoes on her, and she drives like a top right now. That's all I can say. So, but again, you saw, I'm just hitting. I made the plunge. Right now, the market, as you can see, on these C7s, it went down a tad, but guarantee, as these C8s keep stagflating over there in the production line, they're going to go back up again. It's only a matter of time, especially as we enter the spring months. There will be a rebound.
Yep. All right. Well, we're going to wrap things up real quick. Who was the winner of the
Z06 guy.
His name was Z06 guy?
Yes, Z06 guy. He got cyber gray, Elkhart, blue, lime rock, green.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just wasn't thinking. Z06 guy, congratulations. Please email me at bos2020c8@gmail.com with your size that you need and your address so I can ship it out to you. But that's going to wrap things up. Thank you to everyone who joined us tonight.
Thank you.
We really appreciate it. Smash that thumbs up button if you have not done so yet. We'll see you guys on the next episode, and I hope each and every one of you have a wonderful rest of your night.
Shisha!